Thank you. We're glad to be back. And I really have a lot of pleasure in introducing this next guest. He's a gentleman we've worked with throughout the years many, many times. He's one of the most talented gentlemen in Hollywood. Not only is a singer, a dancer, a comedian, a writer, a poet, he's just a great all-around guy. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Martin Mull.
Till tomorrow, what you can do today. Don't leave things half finished. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's all I've really done on that. I should probably finish it up. You seem to like it. You know, this is the first time in 8 years that I have worked with Tommy and Dickie, and even though I was a huge hit on the show back then, I'm a little hesitant to just come out here and repeat the same darn material I did 8 years ago. That kind of thing obviously works for Tom and Dick, bless their hearts, but it scares me. I have a career to think about, so. And I realize that times change and people's ideas change about what they think is funny, so I kind of thought before we went any further, it might be a good idea to do a little comedy test here. And just to make doubly sure that you and I are on the same wavelength. Comedy, as you know, comes in two different categories, really, 1 and 2. And what I'll do is, I'll give you an example of each type, and then we'll just see where we stand. Here's an example of type 1, a story that I've always thought was, well, pretty darn amusing. It seems, as you probably know, that Ralph Waldo Emerson and Henry David Thoreau were very, very good friends. And it came to pass, as you know, that at one point Thoreau was jailed for his acts of civil disobedience. Okay, that's not the joke. It's just true. Well, anyway, okay, so Thoreau is in the Slammer, in the Gray Bar Hotel, okay? And of course, Emerson, his best friend, he hears about this, and so he rushes down to the jail to see his best friend, who wouldn't. And Thoreau doesn't know he's coming or anything, or maybe he did. I don't know. It's really not important to the story, but let's say he didn't. Okay, again, forget it. That whole part doesn't matter. So, all right, Thoreau is in his cell. Okay, and so in walks Emerson. Emerson takes one look at his friend, and he just can't believe his eyes. And he says, Henry, what are you doing in there? Okay, right? Oh, dear. And Thoreau, you know, hears this, and he looks right back at him with this really straight face, and he says, well, Ralph, what are you doing out there? Okay, that's type 1. Here's an example of type 2. These two fat black Mexican lesbians walk into a paid toilet. One of them's just eating a can of baked beans. Fine, I think we now understand each other pretty well.